Welcome back to Savvy Psychologist. I'm your interim host, Dr. Jade Wu. Every week, we'll help you face life's challenges with evidence-based approaches, a sympathetic ear, and zero judgment. I am happy to be back with you today to discuss something I've been hearing about more and more lately: the nighttime racing mind. Has this happened to you? You have a long, busy day, you're happy to finally be done with it and in bed because you're exhausted and longing for that sweet relief of sleep. The room is dark and quiet. You close your eyes, and suddenly your brain throws a party. The to-do list shows up. Past mistakes, RSVP, yes. Tomorrow's worries bring snacks. A random song you haven't heard in 12 years starts playing on repeat, and your brain, your brilliant, well-intentioned brain, is suddenly doing everything except sleeping. Today, we're talking about something nearly universal. No matter who you are, how smart you are, or how many sleep apps you've downloaded, the racing mind at night happens to everyone at some point. And if it's been happening more recently, you're in good company. But here's the empowering part. You have far more control over your nighttime busy brain than you think. And quieting your mind at night doesn't begin at night at all. So today I'll walk you through 3 daytime saboteurs of nighttime peace and how to fix them. These methods have helped many of my patients go from mind-racing insomnia to, I can't believe I slept through my alarm. Let's get into it. So first, our daytime saboteur number 1. You don't rest during the day. Yes, I want to start with something counterintuitive. If you want a quiet mind at night, you must rest during the day. I know that sounds bizarre. Don't we want to tire ourselves out during the day so we can be extra exhausted for bedtime? Yeah, in some ways, that's true. If you play a few fun games of pickleball with your friends and that's why you're exhausted, awesome, you've earned lots of sleep appetite. By the way, the emphasis is on fun. But if you're exhausting yourself all day through only work, errands, chores, and generally being in go mode with no true breaks, no gentle boredom, and no fun release, then your brain interprets that as danger. Like there's a metaphorical saber-tooth tiger behind you all day long. Because in human history, non-stop motion signal crisis mode. Because when a predator is stalking you, you don't sit under a tree and just hang out with your tribe. You have to keep moving. In modern life, we might be safe from literal tigers, but we have our own metaphorical tigers, like Slack messages, parenting logistics, nonstop news, multitasking and urgency culture, and the constant treadmill of productivity. So your brain never gets proof that the environment is safe enough to relax. Then nighttime hits, and suddenly your brain thinks, oh wait, this is the first quiet moment we've had all day. That tiger must still be here. Better stay alert, better problem solve. Now, what counts as true rest? Well, here's a spoiler. Doom scrolling doesn't count. TV plus email doesn't count. Lying in bed with TikTok also definitely doesn't count. These activities keep your brain processing rapid flow information. It's fake rest, like junk food for the mind. Instead, true rest is not goal-oriented, not multitasking or high sensory load. It is emotionally or physically nourishing. It is gentle and mindful. And it's more like childhood play rather than adult productivity. So for example, it could be taking a leisurely walk or daydreaming or listening to music with your eyes closed, journaling, bird watching, doodling, talking with a friend, crafting, cuddling, reading for pleasure. These activities replenish your internal battery. They whisper to your nervous system, there is no tiger. It's okay to rest. And when you give your mind these slow, quiet pockets during the day, you prevent pressure from building up. Then at night, instead of everything exploding all at once, your mind can finally soften. So that was daytime saboteur number 1, which is not having time to rest during the day. On a related note, here's daytime saboteur number two, which is when you don't have a place to put down your thoughts. So, let's talk about the second reason that your mind races at night, which is when you don't give your thoughts a space to go during the day. Because imagine all day long your brain is saying to you, hey, remember to deal with this. Is she mad at me? Don't forget that appointment. We still haven't solved that life problem. Oh, and here's an idea for the next great American novel. And all day long you reply, no, 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 not now. Then nighttime comes and your brain goes, finally, we have them captive. Let's go. This is why I teach my patients something delightfully weird called the mental litter box. Just like a cat needs one place to do its business, your thoughts need a designated place to do their business. Otherwise, they quote unquote go everywhere, including at 2 a.m. Okay, so here's how the mental litter box works. Step one, choose a daily 15 to 30-minute time block. This can be during a commute, while you're doing dishes, taking a walk, or right after work is perfect. But don't multitask too much. Make sure you can really focus on your thoughts during this time. Step two, during that time, let your brain run wild. Worry your heart out, ruminate fully, spin out. Let the anxious toddlers of your mind do their worst. No judgment, no forced positivity, no problem solving. Just let your hair down and worry. Step three, when the timer ends, say, okay, see you tomorrow, worries, and go on with your evening. Redirect your attention to the here and now, or better yet, do something fun or something mindful. Step four, outside the designated mental litter box time, gently defer unhelpful thoughts. Just say, okay, thanks, brain. I notice that you want us to revisit this unhelpful topic again. Well, let's put this in tomorrow's mental litter box. This works because thoughts don't like being ignored. They don't disappear, they accumulate pressure. Doing the mental litter box relieves the pressure. It makes it easier to defer or let go of sticky, unhelpful thoughts by putting boundaries around your overthinking. It also helps your brain trust that thinking time will happen, so it's less desperate to get your attention at night. And here's a bonus trick. During your litter box time, write your thoughts down and sort worries into two buckets: the can control bucket versus the cannot control bucket. Into the can control bucket, write your next steps for solving whatever problem you're worrying about that you can actually do something about. Into the cannot control bucket, write the worries for which there are no solutions right now. Just stream of consciousness these until the time is up. This sorting action helps to untangle some yarns in your mind and reduce anxiety. In fact, one of my patients used his 20-minute commute home as his mental litter box, and after a few days, he discovered he didn't even have enough worries to fill the whole 20 minutes anymore because his brain had gotten the memo. Okay, so we've reviewed daytime saboteurs number one and two, not resting during the day and not giving your thoughts a place to go during the day. Now we come to daytime saboteur number three, and this is last but certainly not least, and that's when you go from 80 miles per hour straight to bed. And this third saboteur is one of the most common. You treat bedtime like a cliff instead of a slope. During the day, you're going 80 miles per hour, emails, chores, last minute tasks, and then you try to slam on the brakes and magically fall asleep. But biologically, sleep is a slow descent, not a sudden drop. Your body needs time for your temperature to fall, melatonin to rise, thinking to soften, and sensory awareness to dim. This is your natural sleepy slope. If you skip the slope, you fall right off the cliff into racing thoughts, a nagging sense that you forgot something, or a body that's still buzzing with alertness. The solution is having an evening transition period during which you'll shift from doing mode to being mode. Doing mode is all about goal-oriented activities like planning, strategizing, problem solving, even positive but mentally taxing conversations with loved ones. Being mode, on the other hand, is all about being in the here and now, with no striving, no achieving. It's more body focused, more sensory, present, and non productive. Being mode also tends to get you out of your head and into your body. So, examples include stretching, taking a warm bath, cuddling, meditating, having a leisurely skincare routine, one of my favorites, listening to music, or having a tactile, relaxing hobby like knitting. And a bonus tip for helping you to shift from doing to being: use an external cue. We're so wired for getting stuff done that whenever we have some time and space to spare, we either accidentally go into productivity mode or zone out with distractions. A cue in the environment that automatically goes on, let's say about an hour before bedtime, can help. So try setting a phone reminder or a smartwatch alert, or even just a lamp on a timer. Let that cue be your gateway to being mode. All right, to review, our 3 daytime saboteurs that cause us to have a racing mind at night: not resting during the day, not having a place to put down our thoughts, and going straight to bed off a cliff after being busy, busy, busy all day long. Before we wrap up, remember this: a racing mind at night is not something we can turn off by brute force. In fact, we should thank our brains instead of being frustrated, because your brain has been doing its job all day nonstop, and it's just trying to be helpful. So, helping your mind to let go at night begins with true rest during the day, which tells your nervous system there is no tiger; a mental litter box, which gives the mind a container for worries away from bedtime; and a gentle evening transition, which respects that sleep is the slope, not a cliff. These 3 habits work with your brain, not against it. And with that, I wish you another restful night and sweet dreams. So what do you think? Do you like these tips? Do you have other tips to share? What do you do to calm your racing mind at night? Let me know on LinkedIn at Dr. Jade Wu. That's at DrJadeWu. I would love to hear from you. The Savvy Psychologist is a quick and dirty tips podcast. It's audio engineered by Steve Rickyberg. The director of podcasts is Holly Hutchings. Our podcast and advertising operations specialist is Morgan Christensen. Rebecca Sebastian is our marketing manager, and Nathaniel Hoops is our marketing contractor. Follow Savvy Psychologist on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, or wherever you listen to podcasts. Next week, we'll be back again with Dr. Ellen Hendrickson. Happy New Year!